Hey guys, it's Mathematics Central here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to add, subtract, multiply and divide fractions. Now, first up, I'm going to show you guys how to multiply fractions. It's the simplest one to do. So if it says what is 9/10 times 8/10, what you do is you multiply the denominators and the numerators completely separately. So 10 times 10 is 100. And 9 times 8 is 72. And that's your answer. Now secondly, how to divide fractions. So if you have 3/4 divided by 5/10, what you do is you always flip the second fraction. So it would be 4/3 times 10/5. And yes, I meant to put the multiplication sign there because after you flip the second fraction upside down, all you do is you multiply these numbers and you get your answer. So 4 times 5 is 20, 3 times 10 is 30, and the answer is 30/20. Don't forget guys, you always simplify down your fraction, and yeah, you have to write the simplified down version of the fraction into the answer box to get full marks. Now secondly, how to add fractions. So if you had 5/8 plus 3/5, what you would do is you get the denominators to be the same, and the only way you can do this is by finding the lowest common multiple. So I believe the lowest common multiple for both of these is 40, because 5 goes into 40 and 8 goes into 40. So 8 goes into 40 after you multiply by 5. So 8 times 5 makes it 40. And because you times 8 by 5, you have to do 5 times 5. And that will equal 25. And because you times 5 by 8, you have to times 3 by 8, which is 24. And then you just add these two fractions together. And of course you don't add the bottom ones. So you just leave that as 40 and you add only the top two ones, which makes 49 out of 40. Now finally, subtraction. How to do this is, say if you have 7/10 minus 2 2's. And firstly you have to make the denominators the same, and you can just times 2 by 5 to make it into 10. So because you times 2 by 5, you have to times this by 5 as well, which is 10 again. And you didn't times 10 by anything, so you leave this fraction the same. And what you do is just minus them. And the answer is -3, 0. Now the last one is subtraction. So say if you had 3/9 minus 2/7. And you would make the denominators the same. So you have to get the lowest common factor of 9 and 7, which is in fact 63. Now because 9 times 7 is 63, you have to do 3 times 7, which is 21. And because you only have to times 7 by 9 to get to 63, you have to do 2 times 9, which is 18. And you just minus these fractions without minusing the denominator. And the answer is 3 out of 63. And that's how you add, multiply, divide, and subtract fractions. Thank you for watching.